Imagine you are strapped into the command chair of humanity's last hope, a sleek, fusion-powered starship named Eternal Horizon. The year is 2147. Earth is a pale blue dot, shrinking behind you. You've just punched the throttle, hurtling toward what you believe is the edge of the Milky Way. The galaxy's spiral arms glow like a river of diamonds through the viewport. For one perfect heartbeat, it feels possible. You smile. But something is wrong. The beauty is a lie. You are already dead. You just don't know it yet. The Milky Way looks peaceful from your backyard on a summer night. Soft, glowing, almost gentle. Billions of stars spinning in quiet harmony. A cosmic cradle. But climb aboard Eternal Horizon and point your nose toward the outer rim, and the illusion shatters. You are not sailing through empty space. You are diving into an ocean of invisible killers, and the first one is distance itself. But here's the problem. The nearest edge of the galactic disk is 26,000 light-years away. Not 26, not 200, 26,000. Even if you somehow reached 1% of the speed of light, an achievement that would make every physicist on Earth weep with joy, it would still take you 2.5 million years to get there. Your grandchildren's grandchildren's grandchildren would be dust before the ship crossed the first 1/10 of the journey. You lean forward in the chair, heart pounding. The engines are flawless. The crew is the best humanity has ever produced. But the math doesn't care, and it gets worse. Because even if you could somehow ignore time, physics itself rises up like a silent executioner. Nothing in the universe can outrun light. Einstein made sure of that. At 99.9% of light speed, time stretches so violently that decades would pass on Earth while only months tick by for you. Your family, your civilization, everything you left behind would age into oblivion before you even cleared the Orion Arm. You would arrive at the edge, if you ever arrived, as a ghost in a ship full of ghosts. But that's not even the worst part. The moment you push past a few percent of light speed, the empty space around you turns into a weapon. Interstellar space is not vacuum. It is filled with hydrogen atoms, helium nuclei, and microscopic grains of dust drifting between the stars. At low speeds, they are harmless. At relativistic speeds, they become machine gun fire. You watch the forward shields glow cherry red on the monitor. Each stray atom slamming into your hull at near light velocity doesn't just scratch the paint. It explodes with the force of a small nuclear blast. Thousands of them every second. The shields hold. For now. But the radiation is already leaking through. Your crew's dosimeters are screaming. Cells are rupturing. DNA is snapping like dry twigs. You feel the first wave of nausea. Cosmic rays, high-energy particles born in the depths of distant stars, are punching straight through the hull, through your bones, through your brain. NASA's Voyager 1 tasted this nightmare decades ago. In 2012, it crossed the heliopause, the bubble where the sun's protection ends. Within hours, its instruments were flooded with radiation levels no human could survive for long. And Voyager was crawling at a pathetic 17 kilometers per second. You are going millions of times faster, but here's where things change. The galaxy has one more surprise waiting. Hidden in the darkness between stars are rogue planets, black icebergs the size of Earth, drifting unseen. Your sensors can't spot them all. One glancing blow at relativistic speed, and Eternal Horizon would vaporize in a flash brighter than the sun. No warning, no escape. Just sudden, absolute nothing. You grip the armrests. The ship is shaking now. The beautiful spiral arms that once looked like a painting are now a churning storm of gravity and radiation. You realize the truth. The Milky Way isn't a destination. It's a cage with invisible bars made of physics, distance, and death. And it gets worse. Even if you somehow survived the radiation, the dust, the rogue worlds, even if you reach the edge after tens of thousands of years of subjective time, the galaxy itself is moving. The entire disk is rotating at 200 kilometers per second. The outer rim is not a finish line you can cross and plant a flag. It's a moving target, forever pulling away, forever guarded by the same lethal medium you just fought through. There is no edge you can step onto, only a gradual thinning into the intergalactic void